What's up, everyone? It's Lord Vaporsmith Draco Mar. Now it's time for an episode of Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we willed ourselves against the giant Goron and won. In this episode, we are going to be going to the next dungeon of the game, Jabu Jabu's Belly. Yes, so we're gonna go play Zelda's Lullaby. Left, up, right, and open the way past the waterfall. Because unless you play the song, you cannot get past the waterfall. Wait a second. Maybe in the future there's a gold Skulltula. Gold Skulltula. Just remembered that. Anyway. Are you saving? We're going to be going up this, and we're going to be going up these stairs to Lord Jabu Jabu. And we have the letter to Princess Ruto in this bottle over here that we can show him, and he will let us pass. This letter is from Princess Ruto. Let's see, she's inside Lord Jabu Jabu? That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganon came here, Lord Jabu Jabu's been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. We're gonna go find Ruto. We're gonna pass through here to find Lord Jabu Jabu. Yes, we're gonna keep the bottle. Take it respectfully. Yes. After you take a really long time to move, and I talk about that I'm using glucosamine, MSM, and vitamin E, and be using daily treatments of that to try to heal my wrists, as well as really having a severe cutback on games, which you guys will not probably notice much on my channel because I have a lot of pre-recorded stuff, but I'm still having a lot of different issues. Some of the issues I don't want to talk about because they're sad and annoying, and I'm going to continue on to the next area. I think I got up from doing some push-ups before my wrists got in not the greatest shape. But I'm pretty sure I'll get back into it. I'm pretty sure it's just going to take some time. Just like posting all these videos. So now we have made it to Zora's Fountain. Zora's Fountain! Yay! Fanfare. Okay, now that we've made it to Zora's Fountain, we are going to go on and blow up that wall over by those rocks over there! Those rocks! There's a silver rock. What could that mean? It's weird in the mind! Now blow it up! Kaboom! And now, inside. There's a fairy! Fairy! And now we play Zelda's Lullaby again. Up, left, up, right. And suddenly, a weird fairy will come out of the fountain out of seemingly nowhere. She will start off small and turn huge. To be bigger than us. Anyway, she is going to grant us a magic spell. One of, I believe, 4. Anyway, or 3, I think. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4 because we've got 1 for the magic spin, 1 for Ferori's Wind, which we're getting right now, 1 for Din's Fire, which we'll be getting later, and 1 for warp magic used with C, warp when you're in danger. You'll teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic, again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to the point. So the other two, the last one's Nehru's Love, which is also optional, along with Ferori's Wind. Nehru's Love creates a damage nullification barrier for a short amount of time, but uses a lot of MP. It's useful around Iron Knuckles, but if you're good at Iron Knuckles, you shouldn't need it. Anyway, Like, I never really need it. Like, I never need it, period, actually. I never need it because I never get in trouble with Iron Knuckles anymore because I am really good at this game. Like, even with my wrists in bad shape, even if with that, I can still totally manipulate Iron Knuckle. They're too slow. They're kind of like Lord Jabu Jabu. Not Lord Jabu Jabu, King Zora. They're too slow. And we're going to be dumping out that fish that we grabbed earlier. The reason why we got the fish earlier is so that when we get up here, we have the fish available to instantly dump into Lord Jabu Jabu's mouth so that he can inhale the fish. Did you see he's ill? So he's gonna inhale us too! Kaboom! Boom! He's gonna inhale us into the inside the Jabu Jabu demon. I'm not the Jabu Jabu demon. He's supposed to be a guardian god. Guardian. Not sure of what. Maybe the guardian god I found. Anyway. So, we're going to be bouncing these nuts back at these nuts and rocks. Back at these octorocks. And, gonna bash part these bubbles. And, try to get further into this weird pink slimy realm. We're going to hit this uvula. And I did miss once, but... And we're going to go further down his throat. And hopefully he's not going to gag! He's not going to gag and spit it out! No, we're too small. Too tiny. Anyway. Even if we were adult, we'd still be too tiny. Although this guy won't even be here when we're adult. Anyway, we're going to go into this weird... Looks like a stomach region. Or maybe he's got, like, GERD, like gastroesophageal reflux disease. You, who are you? I am Rudo, Princess of the Zoras. What are you saying? Your father asked you to come here. I had never asked anyone to do such a thing. Yeah, you have no idea what we're talking about with the letter of bottle. Your father's worried about you. You don't care anyway. I can't go home right now. You get out of here. Anyway, we're gonna meet this naked fish girl. She's going to jump into the hole. And we are going to jump down with her because that's the only way we're going to complete this dungeon. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay, I've been going inside Jabu Jabu's belly since you were little, but Jabu Jabu's very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish in strange holes, and your precious stone was lost! None of our business, and we're that worried about her, then she will give us the honor of carrying her, and she won't leave until she finds that stone. And we're gonna go brick her up and go help her find the stone. So we're gonna go through this large, this large fleshy tube, and we're going to be going into that basin of water over there because it's in our way. I'll try to throw Ruto up on top of the that ledge there. And we're going to kill this golden Skulltula while we're at it and try to jump on this switch and then go up to where the golden Skulltula is and grab it. And while we're at it, there are some pots up here, 3 different pots. First one contains a fairy. You can easily scoop that up if you're having troubles with this dungeon. If you're a first timer in this dungeon, you probably will have trouble with it. And we're also going to get some Deku seeds. They are excellent ammo for the slingshot. And we're going to get our nice 20 Deku sticks that we will upgrade. Now we're going to click on there with this water. It's good looking water, but it's interesting how the water is not acid. Like, you'd think that it'd be acid or some other substance, but it's water. Anyway, we're going to go through here. Up to the uvula with a slingshot. There is a way of throwing Ruto at that, but I don't find that necessary. And it wouldn't make sense either because we're supposed to treat Ruto with respect. Despite the fact Ruto plainly does not care about us too much. She only cares that we are a ticket to finding the stone. The special stone relic. Anyway, we're going to be moving out of the way of these Octorok shots because this Octorok feels that it doesn't like us or the fish woman that we're carrying around. And is terrified now, though, when we approach up close to it because its only defense is long-range shots. Can't defend up close, so it cowers away hilariously. And there is a Deku scrub under there that will give you Deku seeds should you be short on them or should have you not got an upgrade. We go this way. There is a large jellyfish that appears if you go past that point. But that always appears, so get used to it. I'm used to it by now. And anyway, we're going to jump on this switch, and this switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. No, it doesn't. That's why we have Princess Ruto, although if I actually was in the actual Vaporsmith body form, I would weigh a lot more and be a lot bigger. Anyway, and here we have Evil Stingrays! Evil Stingrays! We're going to be fighting Evil Stingrays one-on-one, or more than one-on-one. We're going to be fighting them. Anyway, we're going to get them out of the ground. So, we're going to be trying to slingshot them in mid-air. Slingshot them. We're going to try to get this stingray out of the ground. Try to slingshot it into the air. Yes, 2 slingshot seeds should get rid of it. Pretty difficult to hit the stingrays in midair. They kind of fly weirdly and erratically around in the air. They sometimes drop recovery hearts, and they are pretty unique and interesting enemy. And then I try to look around for the chest, but then I realize, wait, we did get the chest. Anyway, before I actually made this mistake that we didn't get all of them. Anyway, we're to open and get a new item! What is the dungeon item? It's something amazing! It's the boomerang! On the select item subscreen, you can set it to the F and C buttons. Press C to use it to attack distant enemies. Before I underestimated how many, I underestimated how many, and I said it was an upgrade, and then the next time I overestimated how long it would take. Doesn't matter. Either way, we are going to go on and go and find more stuff in this dungeon. You'd think I'd played this dungeon enough times that I'd know exactly when it would quit, but I haven't played this game actually recently. We're going to be going and fighting the giant evil. I've done it relatively recently. I recorded this last month, but I've been doing a lot of different stuff. Anyway, we'll be attacking this boomerang on the left, the right C button, and with that, attacking that many times, we get a chest. Yes, a chest containing a special item. What's this? What's this? It's crazy. It's insane. It's a relic. It's the dungeon map! We should have got it the first time when we entered this dungeon, but we didn't. And then Princess Ruto is going to tell us off for being inconsiderate, but it's going to be a very brief telling off that we can skip the text. However, this one I can't skip the text. The red slimy thing is gone. That's because you cut the red tail. Will that work with the other ones too? Of course it will, Navi. You don't need to tell me longer than Princess Ruto is. Anyway, we have 40 seconds, and we're going to defeat all of these evil bubbles. If you don't defeat them in time, I think you will lose some health, and the room resets. So it would be expedient to boomerang all these, or just plain run into them to make sure you don't run out of time. Anyway, we're going to hit the last one with 19 seconds remaining. We get a chest! And in the chest is yet another item. It's the compass! We got the compass. Yes, the compass is useful for locating items in this dungeon. Probably. But the compass, I guess, maybe aids the map. Anyway. We can check what we, different heart pieces, and we check where we've been in the dungeon, where the dungeon boss is, and trust me, we will be getting to the dungeon boss after a brief electrocution. I'm just kidding, it's a little longer than that. So we're gonna have to go to another red tail, or slimy tail, as Navi says. this one in this room, this other dark bluish, purplish, no, dark bluish, reddish giant appendage. And we're going to have to attack it with the boomerang. It's going to try to lash us in the face viciously. If it's getting inflamed, we have to stop it when it is inflamed. Now we have stopped it by lashing it with the boomerang! And then it explodes into a weird conflagration of insanity. And then there's these weird electrical things that appear out of the ground. And then suddenly, there's a giant red tail thing. Now we're going to be attacking the weird jellyfish with the boomerang. And we are going to be, we're going to try and eliminate them so that then we can attack the main tail as it tries to lash us. And it does, it lashes us in the face. So that's going to come down again, the green, evil, slimy tail. The kingpin, the big honcho. We slashing at it, and with this giant boomerang, it's going to try to whack us in the face. And then it opens the gate to go to the next part of the dungeon. And next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to finish up Jabu Jabu's belly and find our way out of here. See you guys.